What's up, everybody? Hope Quasar here, and welcome to my first Monster Super League video on the channel. And I want this video to really bring to light some of the issues currently in Monster Super League. So there's a very serious lack of content being made for Monster Super League on YouTube, on Twitch, and there's a lot of lack of content being made for it in game. And the issue with the YouTube and Twitch content that I'm talking about is that when you look up Monster Super League videos on YouTube, you only have about a handful of major content creators that are making videos for Monster Super League. And a lot of those content creators have either recently stopped making videos for Monster Super League, or they don't make videos for Monster Super League regularly. And by regularly, I mean like, every day or every other day, and probably every other day will be reasonable for being called regularly. But that the issue with that is that the game is kind of small, and it has to get a little bit more known. People have to figure out what it is. People have to play it more. People have to The game has to get advertised a little bit better. I don't think it's been advertised very well, and it's only been around for a year. Maybe like by the spring, the game will be a little bit better known. But that's that's one of the ish. That's part of the reason as to why there's not that much content for it on YouTube. Another reason is that the game has been receiving a lot of negative feedback within the community, and it's in part to the fact that it's just the content that the developers are pushing out for it is not all that exciting. And it's kind of like they're rinsing and repeating the same content over and over again. And they're not trying to build up the game from what it already is. And, you know, it's okay for you to have like your own little regular things such as Heroes Festival or like Clan Festival and Rebirth Festival and things of that nature. That's fine. But you need to have something there that will make people want to play the game more. Like they came out with Super Evolution, and that involved you farming like like a madman. Like Super Evolution is new content, yes, but it's not necessarily extremely exciting content. You super evolve a Miho, and your Miho's a little bit stronger now. That's it. That that's it. For at least that patch when they came out with it. And now it's just they have Capture Festival coming out, and the issue with Capture Festival is the exact same issue with any other exotic 4-star monster that we get. The spawn rates are too bad, and the capture rates are kind of trash as well. But what they're trying to do is that they're trying to have us pay money so that way the grind isn't as bad as it would be initially. And that's a major problem. Monster Super League has been, at least in my eyes, the most has been the best free to play friendly game that there has ever been. At least to me. At least to me. I've only played Summoners War, so I can't really say I'm not really all that credible because I don't play like a lot of mobile games like that. But it's pretty free to play friendly because you can farm the premium currency, and you can't really buy progression in this game. You can buy monsters, you can buy Astro Gems, but you can't buy progression. And by progression, I mean gems. You know, Gems are like really what makes progression. In other games, you can buy runes or whatever they call them, or like weapons for your monster, and they'll help you progress. But in this game, you can't really do that because the chest drops are kind of bad anyway. So I guess you can buy as many 6-star gem chests if you want. It's not really going to help you with progression. But anyway, this game is free to play. It has a very good free to play model. But when the devs start moving more towards getting money through like these little itty bitty ways. Like it was, there was a reason as to why they came out with the support packages, so that way they can get more money out of us. And then they showed us the Capture Festival, because the Benedict support package is specifically for exotic, it's specifically for capturing monsters and things of that nature, and it's $3. So what they want us to do is that they want us to spend money for in order to make the grind a lot less worse on ourselves, and people don't like that. And it's not interesting content just going around capturing a monster and then like the only good version of that monster being the light version of that monster, and then you can't really even get the light version of that monster because the spawn rates are trash, and the content is just overused. It's not fresh. It's not new. With Summoner's War, yes, I'm going to be comparing this game to Summoner's War a lot. I'm sorry if it irritates people, but with Summoner's War, they had content already laid out for like 3 years worth. The Rift of Worlds was always there. It was always there. You just could never access it because it wasn't ready yet. They were they were always working on that. And when it came out at a time when the game was feeling a little bit stale, and it was ready, and people went into it, and it was exciting. And then they already had more content laid out within the Rift of Worlds itself, other than the main raid boss. They had the elemental raids laid out, and so people were just already more excited because they wanted to get to these other beasts and stuff like that. They wanted to beat that, and then within that, they had the homunculus, and they had more content being pushed out to keep the game fresh, to keep people, playing the game. But with Monster Super League, you don't have that. You have them trying to continuously fix the exact same issues with the current content that they have sometimes, because they tried to fix Clan CVC, and they had like a small fix for it. You can either do 10v10, 20v20, or 30 or 30v30 clan battles and stuff like that, and that's okay. But the more competitive, high up players, they didn't want that. They want something different, and you have to really listen to your community. You have to really open your ears and just open your mind, listen, and just think about what can save your game before it dies. Because the game it just made a year, and it's a really good game. The game can be amazing. This game can just be one of the most well-known mobile games out there if they really try to push out more and better content for it, instead of just reusing Capture Festival, reusing Halo Festival, reusing Clan Festival, and things of that nature. They really just need to have something there for late game, in game players to really want to do, and to really have the beginner, early game, mid game players excited to want to do in the near future when it comes down to it. Because Colossus, people, they don't want to do Colossus Dungeon. It's too hard to do anyway. So why would you want to do that? You need to have something fun, something that's interesting. And I want in the comment section of this video for you guys to really express your feelings about how you feel about Monster Super League currently, and all the content being created for it, and all the things that the devs have been doing for it. And I just really want this channel to be a place where we exchange ideas and try to figure out a way to save Monster Super League from its downward spiral that it is going to slowly begin as the devs keep going along the path that they're going. Because there really is no interesting and fresh content for the game anymore. And that's the main issue with Monster Super League right now. And as a community, we have to, if we want to save the game, we have to go up to the developers, and tell them, look, we understand that this is probably the first game that you guys ever had that got this big in such a short amount of time. but you really need to buckle down and you have to listen to us. We don't want, repeats of clan. We don't want repeats of like Clan Festival, Heroes Festival, and things of that nature. That's cool and all, but we want something more than just that. We want something interesting. We want something fun, something challenging, and then you have to re-utter that to them. And then once they get it, they'll deliver it to us. And hopefully we'll be able to save this game. So in the comment section of this video, please just leave your thoughts and your opinions, and please just, talk to one another, try to figure out, like actually try to like understand each other's opinions and try to see it from another person's point of view, and just really try to figure out fixes for the game. Okay. All right. That's it for this video. This is my first video, so sorry if it seemed as if, I didn't know what I was saying at times. I know what I wanted to say, but it didn't always come out correctly. But thank you for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed, and also you can leave your opinion on how I can improve the layout of my videos, and what content you all want to see in the future, because I will be becoming a Monster Super League content creator due to the lack of content, because I have really, like, I want to do something about it myself, the lack of YouTube content, and so I just decided to start making YouTube videos on it myself. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching, and bye. Have a nice night.